Oh hey, I didn't see you there. Well, I'll have you know I just finished my final project in Ace Media Studies class. You want to hear how I feel about it and how I reflect on that project? Here we go. Oh hey, I didn't see you there again. Well, now we're at this point. I guess I can tell you how I feel about the common conventions that we have used inside of our film, The Infiltrator. Some common conventions that we used include dark lighting, and we tried to make it as scary as possible. Gloomy music helped as well, and we used reverb effects, delay effects. But the most important thing that we added, which is a common convention, happened to be the suspenseful mood that we made, which is an integral part of any thriller. And without it, I don't even think it could be even called a thriller. As a matter of fact, our film actually defies some common conventions that you see in thriller films. Come take a walk with me. Anyways, as I was saying, our film commonly defies some media conventions. I'll show you. Let's go. Anyways, as I was saying, the common conventions that we defy in our film, the actual most, would happen to be the clothing. As a matter of fact, there is no dark clothing at all during our film, except for maybe jeans. We've worn this pink jacket right here. Well, let's take a seat here. Well, this actually represents a symbolism of how vulnerable the protagonist is once he is caught, but not really caught, by the antagonist. Let's get a little more comfortable here. We got another question to answer. And that question being, does it represent any social groups or issues? I have you know that our film does not represent any social groups, but it does. Yes, take a seat. Anyways, we have another question to answer here as well, and that is, how are we going to distribute this to real-world audiences? Well, that answer is easy. Through TV. Haha, I'm just kidding. We're going to distribute it through YouTube, because our film isn't good enough, to be completely honest, to be distributed through television or through the movie theaters. YouTube is a good way because you could make shorter videos. As well, there is less of a standard to be posting on YouTube. Haha, I'm just kidding. We're gonna distribute it through YouTube because our film isn't good enough, to be completely honest, to be distributed through television or through the movie theaters. YouTube is a good way because you could make shorter videos. As well, there is less of a standard to be posting on YouTube. Another common question that you could hear about any film would be how it would engage with the audiences. Well, this is going to be targeted towards teens because, you know, teens love the thrillers and suspenseful movies. And I think it's been like that throughout history, and I think that'd be a prime target audience to have. Well, another question here is, oh, it's getting a little warm, isn't it? I'm gonna take off my jacket if you don't mind. Anyways, another question that is also heard is, how have my production skills improved throughout this project, or through an extension throughout the whole year? In the beginning of this year, I wasn't even able to hold the camera properly. At this point, I'm pretty sure I could confidently make a film on my own and have it be at least semi-tolerable. Another field I've actually improved in was my editing field, which is my main job in this film. In the beginning of the school year, I just used the clips, and I didn't actually edit them at all, I just put them in. At this point, I've actually cut a lot of things, and we've been adding a lot of sound effects and non-diegetic sound and the such. And I feel that my skills in editing have been much improved thanks to this class. Another question that I frequently get, and the last one that I'm going to answer, is going to be, what type of hardware, softwares, and other technologies did I integrate into this film? Well, the things that we used, of course, in hardware standards is the camera, the tripod, and this computer over there. And softwares included the editing software at Pinnacle Studios. We used the sound editing software, Audacity, for a lot of our sound effects to add extra sound effects to them, like reverb. Last but not least, arguably the most important software that we've used is probably going to be WordPress to blog to our teacher, and we used it to document anything that we did during our projects, all of them, as a matter of fact, and I would say it helped us quite a bit.
Let's take a step outside here.
Anyways, this is what we did for our ACE Media Studies project. Whoa! Anyways, that was my ACE Media project and how I felt about it. I answered these questions to describe how I felt throughout the entire process of this project. Well, anyways, this is what happened, and this is what's happening.